Oh yeah, we can because it's loud, baby. No, go ahead and get your picture.
That's all.
Cause you about to eat. Yeah, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just saying you didn't get no ham hock.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I think I got it.
What's up, fans of Fat and Unfiltered? Is that right?
Is Fat and Unfiltered?
Yeah, it probably gets some.
I'm fitting in a bit.
Okay, yeah.
What's up, Facebook? I'm finna say MySpace like that.
What's up,
Okay,
MySpace?
What's up,
Then
bitch?
I'm on Facebook.
That's Cali Cuts. That's
Cali
my
Cuts.
page. So they finna watch us.
Here, baby.
Oh man, we got
Thank you.
greens.
Oh.
Real green.
My cornbread. My cornbread. Or my fall.
All right. Okay, so we ready? All right, with the spill, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
ladies.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah. Welcome to Fat and Unfiltered Mukbangs. We fill your bellies up.
And leave you with some juice.
Welcome
back, baby loves. Welcome back. If you are new to our channel, please do not forget to like,
Comment,
share,
and subscribe.
and make sure you hit that bell notification. That way you're updated when we update you. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby loves. We love you. I am Deshawn. Talk today.
And I'm Savion, Miss Kitty.
And Miss Kitty, what are we doing today?
Today, baby loves, we got a new series that we're going to present to y'all where we eat with our friends. Because y'all like the dynamic that we had in ATL.
Yeah.
So we said every Monday, we're going to sit down with some people, some of our friends.
Yes.
And since it's Black History Month, we're going to sit down with Black people who have businesses, whether they cook, photography, whatever. So today, baby loves, we featuring two. We got two of them in the building.
Yes, yes.
We got Ash on the beat, so I'll let them introduce themselves.
Alright, well, I'm Ash on the beat on 104.9 FM in East Texas. It's the Gospel KGLD radio station. This is my co-host, Mr. Cali Cuts.
Yo.
Shout out to D West. He could make it, but that is our other co-host on the show. We're just happy to be on the Mukbang.
Hey.
Okay, and we're happy to have y'all. And then, I don't know, I moved my head over because in the back, she's trying to hide back there.
You better give it to me.
She catered the food, y'all.
Yes. Oh.
So
yeah.
that's what y'all really want to know. We got some hot rolls, we got some mac and cheese, we got some greens and some cornbread, and they hungry asses got ham hocks.
Yes, we do.
Don't eat that.
Not too much.
Right.
But okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Her name is Alexia, and she's in Tyler, Texas. Y'all, she brought all of this. Like, this is right here. That's all her. So yeah, y'all hit her up, and these are two people we featuring today. But
Yes. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Cali, did you even get to say you?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm in this
He
thing.
just said. I just heard Ashford say that. I ain't heard him say nothing
didn't
about
say
his
enough.
barbershop.
No, he
I ain't
didn't.
heard nothing.
Oh, so I'm
We said we
Yeah.
been with two business owners.
Oh. Okay, well, I am Ash on the beat. Got the radio show, and I am Ash Beat Makeup Artistry. So y'all hit me up for your makeup. I did come beat today.
Gotta say hi to
Did.
baby.
I'm Cali Cuts. I'm the owner of Cali Cuts Barbershop in conjunction with Cali Cuts Beauty at this point, and a tattoo shop, where we are filming from now.
Yeah.
So this complete orgasm that you see in the background is Illusions Tattoo Shop on 1503 West 29th Street, and that's in Tyler, Texas, and we're in the 75702.
All right. And we got to go on and say hey to our baby loves. Hey, LaMichael. Hey, Barbie. Dika.
No, you good. Drinking.
I'll be messing up people's names.
It is not. That's a Dika. Is it Dika
Oh,
or
it's a
Drinker?
drinker. Okay. And Jasmine. Hey, baby loves. Thank y'all for joining in.
Okay, so y'all, let's go ahead and get it. So she
What?
let me
Yep.
know on the ride over here.
Yep.
It is my turn to pray. So
It
let's go
is.
ahead and pray so we can taste this food, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into the topic.
Yes.
All right. Bow your head, baby love.
I was trying to make sure them forks didn't go too far.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bow your
All
head, baby love.
Okay.
God, I ask you to bless the hands that prepare this food. Continue to bless us. Continue to bless the baby loves and keep us safe in your name. I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Wait a minute.
All right. All right.
Y'all know what time it is? You know what time it is?
What time is it?
Hey, let's eat.
Hey.
Hey, everybody ready for
She
this?
was like, wait a minute, man. Why you telling me to stop? Oh, yeah, man.
Thank you. Look, don't leave me hanging.
Look, we see y'all talking.
Hey, King Kane, we love you. He say sending love through. Y'all know Cedric, he from Tyler. He just done move on to ATL and doing his thing.
Okay,
That's
so
my
y'all.
favorite.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna start with mac and cheese.
Mac and
every time.
cheese.
Yeah. And this mac and cheese is fire.
I'm like,
What? That's how I look on your face. You done been here before.
I ain't there, but I'm happy.
Shout out to Alexia Bailey.
For
Alexia
sure.
Bailey.
I can forgive him.
Oh,
She in the back giggling. She was complaining she ain't ate all day.
I ain't know that.
I think I'm the only one that had a little snack. I had a long
I
day.
ate this morning
What you eat?
Alright.
What you eat this morning?
a breakfast burrito from McDonald's.
Very,
That ain't hit the spot.
very unhispanic.
That ain't do it like this doing it right here, y'all. We wish y'all could see
Right.
a close up, but I got a close up at the front of the video.
Okay. Because I'm going to say, girl, you know, it ain't nothing to walk on.
And these
over
greens,
this
though?
plate.
These
Oh, I ain't
greens
taste
though.
Them greens, that's why I went straight with the mac and cheese. to the
Man,
greens.
what?
I'm like all over.
So, ladies, I'm kind of elated to be hanging out with you guys today.
Okay.
And I wanted to know what exactly we're going to talk about today.
Well, Miss
Well-
Ashley? Oh.
Well, I'm taking small bites so I can be able to talk.
Okay,
But I
okay.
really want to smash this because it's so good. We're talking about the toxicity of black women, black men, and black society.
Well, that's heavy. I'm going to
Yes.
take this meal and that at the same time.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm going to eat a little bit.
So that's the point of the series. The point of the series where we're gonna let our baby loves, the black businesses, they're gonna come in, we're gonna feature them. They get to pick our food and our topic.
Okay.
So we don't have no control over what goes on. Only thing we do is we're gonna pull up. We're gonna pull up on you, and you're gonna tell us what we eat and what we talking about.
And they did, and we appreciate that.
Thank you.
And we appreciate y'all because I'm happy.
Yeah, this.
I don't know what we're going to do today.
Y'all started it off right.
They
You
did.
hear me?
Anybody come in behind them?
Today we do not.
Hey,
Today we do
high
not.
five, bud.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Who are
Yeah,
them?
Kelly Cuss hit me up like, we
Yeah,
gotta do a
what-
mukbang.
We got to, and you know what? I mean, the premise of us all
Yo,
doing
yo,
this
yo.
is that we expand and we touch a whole bunch of different audiences. But to be able to tap into their fan base and them tap into ours as well, I thought it was great. And Alexa's one of those young black business starters that started a business during the pandemic,
Yeah.
where every time I call her, it's a day she's not cooking. So like to me, I want to try to help get these young black businesses to where they can work every day on their business and work every day on their craft. So when I'm hungry, I can call up Alexia and I can give me a plate.
I saw her plate today. I stalked you out. This child had plates for sale, but they wasn't just any regular plate. She had chicken spaghetti, fried chicken wings, and roasted potatoes with carrots, all on the same plate with some cabbage and sausage. Now that's a $15 plate. I pay $15 for something. You got one entree and you charge $15. Get out of here. Alexis got 3 entrees.
Okay, and that's what we said. We had to give a shout out to CJ Jones because it's crazy that we're actually getting to try the food because he been trying to get us to get to her. And it's like we be having so much stuff already booked that it's good that it freed up somebody else doing it because I'm glad that we got to try it.
I just got to this cornbread and hey, somebody, get y'all her.
Okay?
Cause it's fire. I'm telling you.
You ain't hear me over here whispering with her. I said, it's something about that cornbread.
Man, my cornbread.
I bet you that's
almost
jiffy.
gone.
I know. I know my jiffy.
It is. It's definitely delicious.
They got some extra ingredients in it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. So
Girl.
I think I had to taste the Kool-Aid.
Girl.
That needs some vodka in it, and I'm making it like you.
Uh-huh.
So I think we done got something in our bellies, and so we have to remember if we interact with the baby loves, if y'all talking and stuff, we still gotta interact with them. So we're not cutting you off. You can just still continue talking.
Gotcha.
Just boom.
Yeah.
Quick.
If we say hey.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then y'all interact too. So y'all listen because this
and
is
show us how it go. Cause we new to
this is a good ass topic, and like I really want to get into it. So Ash, can you say that again, or whoever brought up the topic because it's really good.
The toxicity of black women,
So much.
toxic black men, and black society, toxic black society.
Come on, baby love.
Okay. Well,
And it was two things that stuck out to me. I've been reading and researching and looking and stuff, and it said two things that toxic people hate to hear is shut the f up.
mhm.
Like you said, I'm sorry.
We really do everything.
I'm sorry.
They said shut the f up and you were wrong. You were wrong. The toxic people hate hearing that.
What do you think that stems from?
I always want to be in right and I always want to be in control.
But,
Being convicted.
but deeper than that, though.
Go
Do you
ahead.
think that it stems
ahead.
from? Excuse me. Do you think that it stems from a place of pain, to where, like, I think people try to build defense mechanisms or walls up to circumvent going through stuff. So they try to put so much stuff in the way to where when adversity comes their way, they feel as though they were already prepared for that, or you're not entitled to correct them because they've already taken that measure into consideration.
Right, that's what toxic is being all about, you know.
I mean, but when you think about it, because I know y'all be on that deep, y'all deeper level with it, but I'm so simple. I really want to know, are you able, like, because I know with toxic people, sometimes you really can't, but can y'all sit here and say what you think your toxic trait is? Like, can you be honest?
Absolutely.
What's yours?
I got a few of them.
Just give me one.
One of them is I feel like I've lost a lot, so I hate to lose. So like everything that I approach, I'm looking for the win. You know what I mean? And I feel like if you're gonna fully commit yourself to one thing, anything, a multitude of things, that you gotta be willing to take a loss just as well as you're gonna be wanting to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
Hey, you
control
almost
issues.
done, Kelly. You were
Okay,
hungry.
so
Yeah.
that's your toxic trait?
Yeah,
One of
I
them.
like to control.
No, because you piggybacked off of me.
Yeah, because I want to control the narrative. I think that if I have control, then it's a lot less likely things won't go my way. But I mean, through life experience, that you get to see that no matter how much you think into it, no matter how prepared you feel like you are, you can still take a L.
Yeah,
For
you
sure.
can.
So what about you, Ash?
My toxic trait is I will cut you off. Any little thing, from friendships to business, everything. Because I feel like I would never do that to you.
Yeah.
I'm not a tit for tat person. I'm attack. So if you go out your way to attack me or try to hurt me or do something, just outright, just crazy to me, I feel like, okay, I hope you die.
Wow.
So,
wow.
that's toxic.
That's
like,
very toxic.
She went from 0 to 1,000.
Wishing
She
death.
put your ass
I wouldn't even
60.
show up to your
We're gonna end all of that.
You hear me?
Okay,
Ain't no-
so we're
ain't no
gonna
room
put
for
a note.
discussion.
Don't fuck with Ash on the beat.
Right.
Noted, girl.
That's very, yeah.
Gaskets.
man, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, is it that? Well, I
Well,
guess it
just
is.
about.
I would cut you off.
said-
Like,
but
if you,
I get the
I
cutoff.
wouldn't
because I
warn
was
you,
gonna agree with the
yeah.
cutoff because I feel like I can be that. I don't really know if that's just my real bad toxic trait. Eat with Lauren. Hey y'all. Hope all is well. Yes, everybody is good over here. Barbie laughed at you. Barbie,
Nigga
yeah.
said, I hope you die.
I know.
She said it like stiff as
Oh,
fuck,
yeah.
like no room for
And I said, you want them to die? You
That's
wish them dead?
dead.
Yeah, that's
What
toxic.
about you,
That's
sis?
Well, see, I feel like my toxic trait really just comes from when I'm dating. Like, it's
Ooh.
like I want the attention, but then I don't want to give you no FaceTime. It's like I don't want you to be in your presence. So it's like, ain't that toxic? How can I want you to be consistent and want to see, but then I don't want to see you?
Do you want to know my opinion?
What?
I
What's
think my opinion is that we come from a perspective like what's taught to us to want everything and nothing at the same time.
You
Right.
said a mouthful because that's
So-
about how I am in a relationship.
So I think that what it is like we feel entitled to like the picket fence.
I don't
And
want
I'm just saying the vacation,
Yeah.
the vacations, whatever it is that you subscribe to or dig,
Yeah,
But we're not really considering the cause and effect.
yeah.
Like you are good with absence. Some people that want all of these things, they neglect. They don't think about the fact that to create these pleasantries, like some absence is gonna be had. Like somebody gonna have to go away and get that money so they can afford to do things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And they want you to be there, and they also want the fruits of your labor as well. Well, you got to work to get that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, and that's just me. Like to me, I'm the only guy here on the panel, and so I think that females feel super entitled, and I feel like a lot of dysfunction between the male and the female sex is because of entitlement.
No,
I do.
I can't agree with
I
that.
do.
Let's communicate.
Why I can't agree with it? Because when you scroll down your timeline and you see, and I stick with black men, since we're talking about black men and black women, like Ash said, black men are so entitled. When you see all the memes that talk about a woman who, when we aspire to want more, when we want more because we've accepted less, we've struggled, and so because you think we feel entitled, no, we done been through the trenches. It's not entitlement.
Yeah.
You have to understand that we want more, and we're not gonna accept less. But you feel entitled because maybe you didn't do what you needed to do earlier on in life. Now the women need to sit down and we need to wait and we need to pattern our lives after you guys because you need to catch up. No, that's not how they go. I think men are very entitled. Black men especially.
We're gonna
because you can see the ugly men want somebody beautiful.
They're
entitled to because they have reached the pinnacle in life. Where a success, money, the house, the car, they feel like they should have a certain type of woman.
Right.
Look at you.
Right.
We match.
Right.
And a lot of times it's no.
That's a two-way street. That's a two-way street.
It is. And the reason I said that I don't agree that women are entitled.
I don't deserve an ugly woman.
Right. But that's you. That's you think. You know, that's you think. I don't think I deserve an ugly man.
From the bottom.
But no, I want to get this point when I said that I do feel like women are entitled. When I come, sis, what you said, I totally agree.
Absolutely.
That's a whole habit, a whole different mindset that you know your worth and you're just not going to settle.
Absolutely.
The entitlement that I'm thinking about when it comes, if you really look at it, you have more women out here using men than you have them.
Appreciating it.
Then appreciate. Yeah, like a lot of times, yes, you do. I done been in situations
but it's by volume.
where
It's by volume, and I have something to say to that. And what I will say, if like, let's say like your man comes from like, let's say this tier and up, like from, I don't know, a certain credit score, a certain height, a certain path in life and up, right? Hold on.
I heard both y'all.
Now you have to understand that this is a numbers game, and that air of men, that when I say air, not air like you breathe, but that air, that bracket of men has options.
Yeah, it's slim.
No, it's for you.
Yeah, for me because I'm not in that.
But to have an educated, attractive black woman, like the numbers are somewhere from 10 to 25 to 1.
But you have that here. You get what I'm saying? Like
what I'm saying is that from your perspective, you're saying that I am enough and I deserve better, right? Right?
As a woman,
right? You're entitled
with different stuff
because of where you are, what you're ready for, and what you feel like you deserve. You're entitled to that level of. All right. So when you take a man in that same bracket as you, that's upwardly mobile, willing, financially stable, the difference between the amount of men available to you in that bracket and the amount of women that are available to us in that bracket is astronomically different.
Yeah. I agree. And one of our baby loves real quick face that they just said women are more independent than men, period. That's why, we can.
But by volume, you are. By volume, you're the most educated body of people in the world, right?
Exactly. So
hold on. But what you choose to go after, like you like black men. I mean, you like men in general, but you like black men, right?
I mean, yeah.
So to find a black man that's mature, let's say 35 and up, with his own career, on his own path. I'm just saying, if that's what you want.
Finish, I'm listening.
The ratio of women in that same category to men in that same category is like 25 to 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what you're settling for is what's available, not what they're attempting to be. Like nobody's attempting to be less than you deserve. Although you might catch somebody like in traffic and they're like, hey, I want to holler at you. You looking like everything I want, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, he adds up to be half of what you need and you're everything that he wants at that moment. But I was talking to somebody about this recently, is that you're going to have to coach a man up to where you want him to be because you want that man to taste.
No.
Hold on.
Wait,
I know I'm going to start with that. if that dude that you may want,
hell no, evil Lord.
Yeah, but listen though, if that dude has 15 options.
I know, baby, that's cool. It's like a house party.
If he got 15, I'm gonna tell you something, huh?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go,
keep it straight 100.
Please.
That nigga knows. He know.
You can say nigga on my page.
Man, that nigga know he got 25 options. That's why he don't want to sell them. He know he can get 25 of the same type of woman.
I'm ready. I'm
ready.
We
did kind of talk
and let your past experience fuel you. That's what this is all about.
He know he got 25 different options of the same woman.
No, he don't.
Yes, he do.
Don't put that on me.
Yes, he do.
I didn't say you.
Oh, and I'm putting it on him. Like
a successful black man knows that he can, because of the car, his status, his job, and everything, that he can have anything out here walking, from the doctors, the lawyers, and the ratchets.
And do they not have whatever they want? I know at least 5 right now on my hand who got good jobs. They own their own brick houses, nice 2 and 3 cars in the car, and ain't neither one of them married, and none of them have kids.
And then they get on
because they know they the cream of the crop.
Then they get on social media and talk about single women.
Shout out to all 5 of them dudes. Man. I don't know your name, but I'm a fan of all of you.
But I mean, that's what they do. Like, they feel like they the cream of the crop. And I feel like, I mean, you should.
But doesn't a female with a big butt, a small waist, 30-inch hair, don't they feel the same way?
I want to go back.
They feel entitled to that.
But wait a minute.
I got you, baby. I'm going to ask the question.
I got to go back to because I still been waiting to come out the gate for what you said. How you feel like women use men more than women. Women use men, and I have to completely agree, because especially if we're talking about black women, we are running the job markets and the education field.
Yes, you are.
We are not using men. Thank you. We are not using men, and I hate that we still go around with that narrative. We are on top. I see many men complaining because you want a woman to dumb herself down so you can feel like you a king. Instead of you elevating yourself.
But there's a toxic type of woman though that will be in this position and want a man like that so she can build up because she is controlling. And I done seen women with high statuses and that have the best job. Like seriously, they have the best job. And they'll find a 19-year-old boy they can groom and mold.
Yes.
You know, it's a lot of women that, you know, they don't care about if the man, because they have it.
Exactly.
And then they'll hold that over you. And that's a toxic black woman too. You gotta accept that part.
The toxic black man kind of shows his face in people like R. Kelly, bro. Like, he could have whatever he wanted and he's had that for 25, 30 years. Now he just want to piss on bitches. You know what I'm saying?
But that's because he got to the point of
he can't fill his cup no more. He can't fill his cup no more. I'm just saying, he can't fill his cup no more. Like his
cup has runned over.
All the way to the pen.
And I'm supposed to be asking you, one of our baby loves, Eat with Lori, asked him, what do he look for in a woman? What's his perspective?
Wow.
Facts on top of that.
In your business.
No, okay, so it's okay.
And that's what I said, even Lord.
But you know
real quick before you start, I'm just piggybacking off of her before you start. She asked you the question, but she just said men have to realize we don't need them, we want them, because that is true. We do want y'all.
Yeah, and I saw that was a toxic trait for black women. You know what? To say that I don't need a man.
But what's great, what's good to piggyback off of that is, what do you want from a man? Because I feel like, I talk to a lot of men, I'm a barber, right? And it's like, men feel like they damn if they do, damn if they don't. Like a dude will ask for a grocery list of things that a woman can do, right? And a woman will run that off, and then a man will be left with like, well, damn, even when I do that, she's still unhappy. Or she still got, it's another thing.
She toxic.
No, because what I mean is like, some females don't have nobody. They get it all off the cuff, and salute to all of them. My mom was a single woman, right?
That's me too.
But what I will say is that there's women with men that'll be like, oh, you pay rent, you pay bills, you're supposed to do that. And like a dude, not to say that he's not, but a dude is like, damn, that's what you asked me for. And then when I give that to you, it's nothing. Or when I give that to you, that's what I'm supposed to do. What about a pat on the back? What about you being my biggest fan? And I feel like women, generally speaking, they put on for other women.
They do.
So a guy often is not just dating a woman, he's dating her friends, he's dating her imagination,
Absolutely.
he's dating her expectation level.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess I don't know. I don't know that type of woman, I guess.
Maybe we beg to differ in that in that regard, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's a lot of times it's like in today's society, it's like if a person doesn't agree with your political party or how you dress or what you listen to, all of a sudden it's off with their head. It's not let's try to figure out what makes us different. And I feel like there's such a divide between males and females. It's like we're not even sexually attracted to each other anymore. It's like we're trying to. It's so divisive. It's like we're trying to find every way not to be attracted to each other. But like, I love you and you beautiful because you're not perfect. I love you and you beautiful because you bruised. You've been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? But we can't even get past that because nobody want to be played. And we feel like that because we don't have anything. We don't have any assets. We don't have anything to fall back on. So the last thing a nigga is finna do with somebody is play with them. And that goes for males and females. And that's why niggas die in the street. I said the last thing, the last piece of somebody that's finna play with somebody is a nigga.
No,
and niggas, no, that's a thing. No, that's a thing. No, what I'm saying, they might play. What I'm saying is that as a woman, you feel like a nigga ain't finna play with me. As a white person, you feel like a nigga ain't gonna play with me. As a Chinese person, you feel like a nigga's not gonna play with me.
We gotta stop going back to that narrative where the world is against the niggas. Cause y'all against y'all selves.
No, but listen, it's so
we
much
not
easier.
against y'all.
It's so much easier for a nigga to be against
We
a nigga.
not.
Well, ain't nobody else finna let a nigga play with
But
them.
the thing about it is, we have not been against y'all. The news and all that shit that was going on, it showed that we are at the forefront when y'all have pushed us to the back
Yeah,
of the
we're the
bus.
most unprotected people.
We
in
have
society.
been protected. We
You got children?
protect black men.
You got
I
children?
don't no.
And when he get on, you leave your ass for a white
Yeah,
girl.
But look, how easy is it for you to look at the like you to be the kettle and call it teapot black? Because the same thing she just said is tried and true. Like it's propaganda. It's pushed out.
Yeah,
in the
they
media.
will go because the white woman to
Listen.
a black man is the
It's like,
exception.
Listen.
It's like the pinnacle.
Yeah.
But listen, but if you take a man with nothing, right, and he sees that okay, values over there, values in South Tyler, where the white folks live at, he's going to look at it like, okay, all I gotta do is get one of them. All I gotta do is to show them that makes me valuable. Just like a nice car, just like a big chain for a rapper.
Yeah,
all that stuff is one and the same. Like we can't look outside of it and try to like separate it for like, oh, niggas ain't shit. Like no, niggas was taught not to be shit. Niggas was taught like by any means necessary. You gotta step on your brother.
Because the white woman was so protected they couldn't even look in their eyes back in the 70s and 60s.
But for a
Because
nigga,
she was so superior to all other races and genders.
but for a nigga to feel exceptional, it's like, I got them White House. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same
And
thing.
then when they get in trouble, like, you know, the
But
white girl.
hold on. But U.S. females know there's a social infrastructure to the color of black girls. Like especially in Texas, like Yellow Bones got this thing that like to me, I like dark skinned girls.
You do.
You do.
But for me, I guess I'm different in that regard. But like in Texas, it's a thing. Yellow Bones reign supreme. And they can be ugly.
Yeah.
But they yellow, like a dude to give them a pass out this world because they're yellow. And like,
So are we toxic for as black women being exclusive to black men?
nah, because I feel like pretty much every female.
No, but we are. We're the only race and gender that is exclusive to our race.
Nah, y'all be with white boys
But
too.
No,
you don't
it's
see
not
as much. Like,
What you mean?
like, look, it's a whole song which say once he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl.
It was a black dude. It was a black dude with a white girl that named that song. Like,
But no, but I'm just saying.
Not then, he wasn't with
No, he
white
wasn't.
girl.
But even in that, I feel like when men get of a social standard and they go get a white woman, it's because that black woman reminds you of where you came from. She reminds you of the struggle. The white lady she's where you going.
Right.
She is your future.
She can get you in the country club.
You hear me? So
if that's where you want to go.
That's where you want to go.
Is it where I
Deals are made on the golf course.
But that's the thing though.
You
You looking at me because I speak proper. Like, but by my action, like I could go with my rhetoric and my vocabulary. I can go to South Tyler with my business. Where am I at? I'm in the trenches. I'm where people
Why
like.
is North Tyler the trenches? This is the
hold on,
last all-black neighborhood in Tyler. This was made for black professionals in Texas.
I had to show her where Butler College was and told her the whole story.
This ain't
about
the trenches now. When you go over the railroad tracks.
But listen though, just as well as your lipstick is on that can. I'm gonna tell you like this: it's not about the reality. It's about the perception, and it's a preconceived notion that it's rougher over here because it's where the black people at. Like I've had customers tell me like, "Oh man, you're over there. You're pretty brave for being over there." And
Kelly,
I beg to differ.
we just drove in.
Yeah,
it was a crime scene.
What?
Real out here.
But 2 months ago in the South, white people was running people off the road. With Trump flags.
Oh yeah, with the
Yeah.
Trump.
So come on. So,
Touche.
They didn't mind that.
you know what I mean? So like,
Oh, the evil Lord. Girl, thank you for hanging in there. She just laughing at us. I think the crime scene thing.
hey, no, but to get back to her question, what I'm looking for, what I would do.
Oh, DeMarcus, so you speaking the truth?
Thank you, DeMarcus.
You heard him.
I know, but no, back to her question, right? What I'll be looking for is not that I'm looking. I feel like it should be organic. Like if we got a chemistry, if something about us breathes to us like dealing with each other more, then we should do so. But if not, it's okay to cut people off. And a lot of times, due to entitlement.
You usually begin. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Due to
Chanel.
due to lack of resources, and like what I mean by resources is black men available. I feel like females settle, and furthermore, they settle for something that's below them, and then they have more to say about that.
And that's
like that's a decision that you made. Like if you put on something that make you look fat, then you put on something that made you look fat. Like you were coerced. That nigga ain't shit because you went for that. You knew that nigga didn't have a car when you got with him. Now all of a sudden you got a kid with him. Now he's supposed to have a car, daycare money. Like this is the nigga that you knew to pick up from his mama house. Like point blank period.
And
like you should rest with that.
We need to understand too. Just because you're dating someone, don't ask them for no money the first month.
I'm gonna tell you like
Don't
this.
ask him.
I was doing good, but you know.
What did you just say?
Don't ask him for no money because you know he got money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Well, I really think when you're dealing with a dude too that's interested in you, you don't even
You don't have to.
Yeah, like that shit. Yeah,
That shows your toxicity.
Yeah.
If
that
you
shows
do.
mine.
If you ask.
Oh no, another ask.
No, I'm saying that if a woman asks, that shows a toxicity.
Mr. Wilder say you telling the truth.
I just
Well,
kind of feel like
that's the easiest way not to hear from nobody again.
why
would I?
Why is it so toxic between black women and black men? Like the way we think about each other, because the reality of it is black women and black men, we have the most issues out of any race. We can't support each other. You see black women talking about black men, how they ain't shit, you don't take care of this, and then you see black women, you see black men who talking about how black women, how we want to be so much, and you so high, and you so this and all that. So what's the issue? Like why we don't love each other? Like
you know why? You know why? Because we wasn't taught to love ourselves, and so it's easy to look right across. It's easy to look right across at each other and be like, who you think you is to talk to me like that, or who you is to think that you feel like have the feelings like that.
Right,
it goes back to entitlement. It goes back to
and
so every black person don't love that.
No.
No,
That's
most
not
men
what I'm saying.
they down you and talk about you. Men were down and talk about women that they can't have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like women to wear makeup or wear wigs.
But then that's who they cheat on. They basically
Right, right.
What the thing is that is that like I think that we're taking like very general subjects.
It's a generational thing. Behavior is learned.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we're taking very general subjects and we're trying to put them in a cubby hole. So like let's separate it and then let's compare apples to apples, right? So for somebody who feels like they're lacking in something and they're trying to fill a void, I think that they're going to try to put value there. So when they see that's in a different complexion, in a different social class, in a different kind of car, in a different neighborhood, they're going to try to fill that box with that. Now if somebody cheats, you know what I'm saying? As for any other reason opposed to feeling like they're leveling up, then they probably have a scratch to itch in something that they're lacking. You know what I mean? Maybe they were abused. Maybe they were ignored. Maybe they felt ugly when they were growing up, and all of a sudden they bloomed into a swan, and now they want the attention that they felt like they never got. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like.
But they carry that with them, even though they're beautiful now. They still carry that toxicity.
That bruise. They're bruised.
They still carry that, and misery inflicts misery on somebody else. Just like a woman that gets a gastric bypass or gets a lap band, she still feels fat.
Yeah.
You know, even though she's slim and trim and looks good, she still has a self-consciousness about herself.
Same as that ugly dude that get to a bag.
Yeah.
Like he like, oh, now you want to talk to me. Now I got your
Back
attention.
then they didn't want me. Now how they all on me.
And people have and people have made a mint.
No.
And people have made a mint, and people have got popular and supported their family off of black rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? White people do the same thing. BLM come out.
Are you serious?
BLM come out. All Lives Matter come out. You know, there's always a counter because our culture is so rich. You know what I'm saying? Our culture is so addicting. You know what I mean? To want to be like us, everybody wants to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody being a nigga right now. Go away. Look at me. Do you know the commercial?
Oh, my.
He heard us.
You just come on.
Okay, so with all that being said,
Yeah, you just come on. I'll fix it once you had the answer. He
does
wasn't going to
that
stop.
answer the question of why we are so toxic towards each other? Because it's some people who ain't went through shit that's toxic, and that's the reality. Like because we have such a fucked up dynamic with each other, and we put it. Black people got a habit of putting shit on other stuff. Well, I grew up and it was so bad, and I grew up poor. My baby mama, she was trash. The hoe was sleeping with my best friend.
Right.
But it's like, okay, that happened, but you can heal yourself.
You're in control.
You are in control of you.
Yes.
We black people wallow a lot in shit.
You know what?
And it's like, well, it's everything else but me.
It's always been some sort of pacification though. Like there's housing, there's aid, there's CDC. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that like, okay, let me give a comparative narrative. Okay, in Africa, right? To go to school is a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
So like how we have A through F in public school here, like they grade on a curve. So an F could be a B, depending on how everybody get graded in the class. They don't have no learning disabilities there. Like if you stupid and you can't hack it, then you do village duties. You know what I'm saying? You do maintenance work, you do grunt work. And the people that are eligible to do that, the village or whoever puts money behind them and they send them to America or other places to get higher education, become doctors and scholars and stuff like that. So they can pour back into their villages and their communities. You know what I mean? And I think that we've been pacified with benefits.
Hey, Joe.
We've been pacified with benefits and medications in order to like make it through seamlessly. You know what I'm saying? And like some of the dysfunction between the black man and the black woman has to do with child support and housing. No, for real. Like
no,
I don't agree.
No.
If you introduce,
because y'all use that too much. Y'all use that as a pacifier.
You use that. We only listen.
For why you are toxic though? Because you're on child support?
No, not because you're on child support. Because it's incentivized to put you on child support. Not to say that like let's go back to me saying that like the dude that you got with, if he wasn't shit, don't expect him to be a great father. He wasn't shit when you got with him. But since there's a system in place to be like, okay, you're not shit. Like let me go get some benefits that you wouldn't be able to provide in the first place. Then all of a sudden you own a hanger for that. That's true. That's tried and true. That's systematic oppression. That's systematic racism. Like for me to take somebody with nothing and expect half of nothing, and to put that in place and to leverage your freedom with that, not to say that dude was gonna do shit anyway. Not to say he was gonna step up to the plate anyway.
That doesn't make you toxic.
It does make you toxic because it's your outlook. It's like PTSD.
Hey,
like if you grow up around like helicopters and police and gun violence, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be desensitized and numb to some of the things that are because that's your normal. Like if you go somewhere where it's rural and peaceful, you're gonna be listening for the chaos. You know what I'm saying? What you're gonna miss is the trauma that you've been through.
But your environment just should not affect your toxicity, though.
What?
Just because it can, but people need to understand.
It's like being around
that
cigarette smoke or pollution.
People need to understand, and nobody was told. Like the previous generation didn't teach us. You're in total control of your thoughts. You're in total control of your life. Because you grew up homeless doesn't mean that you won't succeed. Exactly. The homeless to Harvard is a woman that was homeless. Didn't have nothing.
Absolutely.
I mean, mama was on meth, daddy was on crack, drunk. She went to school every day, funky. Still had, A's and stuff
And she
and
was
went
an
to
exception.
Harvard.
But she was
She's
an
an
exception.
exception.
No,
but
because she wanted to.
Because she
No,
wanted to
she's
be.
an exception. Though. She's an anomaly. Just like us four here. There are people that eat every
The
day.
exception are the people that weasel through, you know, certain things. But if you're determined and
Yeah.
you have the right
Yeah.
mindset, you can get through anything you want to go through.
You really
Listen,
can.
it's people in jail right now that got life.
Facts.
They don't even care that they're in jail. But they're making the best of it because they are controlling their mindset. They are controlling their narrative. They're controlling how they adapt in
Yeah.
jail. It's not even jail to them.
And
You can be in misery.
Everybody's
in
not
jail.
built for that though. Everybody's
It's
not built for that.
but because you have
Right.
control over your life, people don't have to be built for nothing. But you are in total control of you.
But we're talking about a narrative, right? And so like it's a lot of people that out here portraying that they came from the streets and they had two parents in the house. Or they grew up
Right,
with
and Clarence'
and they-
parents had a real good marriage.
That kind of no, and that's the end of it though. That's the end of
Yeah.
it. It's a lot of people that push this narrative because no matter what we do, we looked at like all black people. Like
Yeah.
no matter what I'm doing, if it's a dude out there, whatever that dude was doing down there today, where the police came and everything, they're gonna be looking like over there where the black people live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we didn't have nothing to do with that. We were just as scared as the people that been watching on the news. But
Right.
we get grouped together. And the same thing is for the good niggas and the bad niggas, or for the clowns and the real niggas.
But it
You know
doesn't
what I'm
make this area right here toxic.
saying? No, it
Or
doesn't.
a bad place
It
to
doesn't.
live.
But you know
we
what?
have a baby love that said, agreeing basically with you. Before and after the mix, the mindset can save you if you know how to use it.
Right.
That's facts.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
throw out the subject too. 'cause
Oh,
you
and the
actually
subject that I don't want to mess the subject
No,
up.
you
What-
good.
The toxicity between black women and black men.
Okay.
For James and
For
y'all
James, yeah.
who just came in who didn't know what we were talking about.
Exactly.
I don't know who was talking.
Oh yeah, and I
Go
agree
ahead.
with that. I
Go
mean,
ahead.
because I was trying to.
Go ahead.
I
It's
still
y'all
feel
show.
like the question was not answered because
Oh,
again, I feel like we black men especially, you will go around the corner, up the street, around the block, and then go back down the corner. And you ain't got to the question because no, you didn't because everything you said it doesn't equal to why you're toxic. I believe toxicity is a choice. We choose to stay toxic. We choose to allow our situations because we feel like, well, we damned. Like, what did you just say? You damned if you do and you damned if you don't. And that's a lot of black men's mindset. And so you don't even try. And so if you're not even trying, then it don't even fucking matter.
Well, what black men are we talking about? Are we talking about the upwardly mobile black men? Are we talking
But-
about the black men?
I'm
So we all get, so we sitting in the same boat. Right. Between us, we can fight about being light skinned and dark skinned. So
No, we black men.
Okay.
We
So,
Black men. The black man. That's how we want. No. The black man.
Okay.
Okay, say that's a
Well, if that's what
sickness,
you want, get
whether
ready
a
to share.
form of sickness. That came from being for after the mix. They laughing at us.
of
No,
course
because
they
I
laugh.
love black men, and that's the thing. And it's
Yeah.
like black men. Y'all got these women out here that love y'all asses, and it's like, get you one and you can have a good ass life. But it seems like it's always.
But somebody
so
told me that it was just too much good tale.
I heard that too. I heard that
With
too.
one woman. And then I've also heard they said, I find me a pretty woman, I find you a man that's tired.
And I hear that all the time. And it's so sad. Why does it have to be that way? So it's like, why do you have to wait till you down there in your 40s and
You had
50s
dead.
to settle down? Like now you're ready
All
to get
used
even
up.
alive.
All
You
used
won't.
up.
All used up.
We're not
So
used to
you want-
mukbang. Me and Kelly
Cause
done.
black-
Look, this is a prime example how people look at us and think that we can eat.
That food is good though.
But
Man.
they tow it up, but we eat
But-
so much,
So
y'all.
we
we
was finna,
can't
I
eat.
was really thinking
I was
about opening my
wrong.
mouth on
But
big.
how-
I'm gonna eat it when we go
How
on.
about I tried, but it was tough, and I was like, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna wait till I get to the
Right, I'm waiting.
But anyway, y'all. But yeah, that's my thing is that majority of the time, that's when it feel like women feel like they get that relationship they want from their man when he tired of fucking around because he older now. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I can't enjoy your 20s and 30s and, you know.
Because
and-
he
But
enjoyed
he's
his
not
20s
because
and
he
30s.
doesn't belong to you. He's not. You don't own him.
But y'all will get rid of
It's
y'all
a-
woman.
but
She's
what I'm
like,
saying,
getting
what I'm
up
saying
like
is, what I'm saying is for you to associate with somebody
Wow.
is a choice. It's a
Believe
choice.
us.
No.
You
It's
know?
hey, listen though.
I'm
It's a
trying.
choice. But the society, like the things that you borrow to from society is not a dude being toxic.
You see what Jane said real quick. I have this for
Come
you.
on, Jane.
No, Jane said, my young brother, you're not going to even get your point across with more women against
No, we
one
letting
man.
you get it out
We
for
letting
us
you
now.
out,
But you
Jane.
know what?
Let's
Listen,
stop
no,
that,
no,
man.
the thing is-
Good luck to you, my guy.
Hey, thank you.
Callie
bro.
can hold
Hey,
it
thank you.
on.
Hey, but you know what though? But you know
You
what?
all baby love.
Yes.
Hey, but listen though, like
I
again,
got
she doesn't own you.
Yeah.
Again.
See,
like,
once again, why is it
because-
going to
because
that? Because
listen,
if you're dating, then you know. Why
No,
are you shaking
no,
your head?
because,
You know
listen,
this.
Be real.
Listen.
Come on, be real.
This is a preconceived misunderstanding that's been sold to you since you was a little girl that when you make this choice that everything is supposed to go your
When
way.
we say we're going to be together
Like
in
make
a
me look
relationship.
good. Like make me look good.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. That's essentially what you asking for from a man. Like,
No, because you could, when you in a relationship.
I look good with it.
The reality of it is a lot of black women are already in good standing position, so we don't even need. It's not a necessity.
I know
of a
what I
black
need a
man,
man
it's a
for.
want.
Okay?
It's a
I know
want.
exactly what I need a man for.
Fucking
At this point in my
you
life.
won't listen. I don't give a damn what they tell you. Black man will never be a vacuum, an automatic vacuum. He'll never be leather seats. He'll never be a sunroof. He'll never be a vacation. He'll never be a high-rise view of the sunset. Like he's going to be a man. And women don't get to decide what a real man is. I don't give a damn what platform you're
No,
on.
and that's
Or
your.
who you're
I
talking
feel
to.
like a real man is whatever your definition of what you
Absolutely.
feel like you need your man to
Absolutely.
be to you. But I want to go back to this. If you in a relation, like I'm not
Come on.
understanding the relation part. Like if you're in a relationship, what you mean? Basically, I'm asking too much because I don't want you to
What's the
be
point?
fucking around. Yeah, like I'm not understanding your logic on
All of
that.
y'all been in relationships.
Right, and when you're in a relationship, it ain't to cheat. Like,
Have you
it's
ever?
the
Have you
bill.
ever? Okay, listen. Have you ever given a man an ultimatum?
No, I don't do
You
those.
never.
No, I've never gave a man an
You-
ultimatum.
you-
No, what's
Never.
ultimatum for?
No, you be with me or else.
You know what ultimatum
I ain't
is. Let's
I ain't
go.
gave
Like,
no
one
ultimatum.
thing
You
or
either
another.
Okay, listen. Have you ever been talking to a man
Uh-huh.
and y'all been messing around,
Uh-huh.
and then all of a sudden I don't know if it's one of them good times, one of them
Uh-huh.
good jobs, but you like, so what are we doing now? What are we?
Yeah.
Ultimatum. Have you ever done that?
No, it's
Yeah,
not
okay.
ultimatum.
I feel like I
You
already
done had
know
a
my
sex
business.
with
I'm a
somebody.
talk.
Yeah, we play out.
Okay, so listen. So we're gonna say 50% of black women, since it's split in half, right? 50% of them will get that good jug, that exchange, that grown-up handshake, that 50-50 exchange.
But that's after a period of time.
Whoa, hold on. Think like a man.
No, brother.
What I'm trying, hey, listen,
Okay.
hey, listen.
Ooh, I cannot wait to read.
Yes.
Got some people
You're
chiming
finished.
in.
Okay,
now.
what I'm saying is like, what a woman feels entitled to is insurance on her feelings. Like if I get super freaky, if I freak the fuck out, are you gonna be here tomorrow? Like freak the fuck out if you want to, not because of what I'm finna do. You know what I'm saying? And
That's just a man.
no, it's
Well,
not
that is
just
a man.
That is a
For
man.
your ass.
I done got
So listen, listen.
trying to struggle with that.
Because hold on. Because Mama, Granny, Annie told you that this gift that you got is so special.
We know it's
Before you
special.
open it all the way up,
Uh-huh.
you need to make sure that dude is gonna be there to put the tape back on it, dress it back up, like to an extent, right?
To an extent, but not always
But,
even think like
hold
that.
on.
We don't.
Okay, listen. Like I don't know if we've established this already, but there's a shortage of men.
Yes,
Right,
it is a
Right?
shortage
Extreme
of men.
shortage of men
Yes.
due to the way things are set up in society, right?
Yes.
So without pointing the finger, I know she said don't point the finger,
Yeah.
but that finger is just due, right?
Right.
Okay, what if there was a shortage of women? I asked this question earlier. What if it was 5 men to every woman?
There'll probably be some
That would be
more.
crazy. No, because it's a lot of dudes that even knowing that it's 4 or 5 to 1, right? Before we include homosexuality, incarceration, indigence. You know what I'm saying? Before we include those variables, like it's 4 or 5 to 1, right? 25 and up.
Okay.
It's 4 or 5 to 1. So if we know that, what if it was flipped?
So, okay. So real
What's
quick,
the-
so
Because
you
we know that
said,
shit
okay, so
now.
what
We know
you
that
said-
shit now. So all of a sudden,
Well, okay, let me read
Okay, listen.
Baby Loves
Females-
real quick
all right,
and
all
cut
right.
it. Like, we gotta
Females-
interact because we want them to
females-
stay with us while we still here.
Yes.
Okay, so before and after the mix, he said, "Nah, brother, my woman makes me look good, and I do the same in return."
you got your good one,
right?
dog.
You can have you a good one too.
I didn't say I didn't know.
Oh,
We
okay,
just
look.
talking.
Well, okay. See, ladies.
It's always that though.
See, ladies, the only reason women need men is to procreate the next generation of life. Wow, James, you think that's the only reason? That's a man. He said that's the only reason. Oh,
It's
okay.
the procreate.
The procreate for you, okay, and that's my answer. Okay, before and after the mix, so what are we? Where are we going from? LOL, he thought that was funny. You asking after sex. Do you ask that question?
Burn off.
Eat
No,
with
not
more,
that,
and
right
I
after.
agree with a shortage of men because most of our men are either in prison or dead.
Yes.
And then before and after the mix, they need the quality
If they got a job, they
too
light
now.
skin.
What is it like?
Or they acting light skin.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it.
what. I think he's talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
set. Look, I see quality. But this is what I'm still going back to because you still are going round and around and around and
Yes.
around. When you are in a relationship, man, when me kicking it, we done established that this is what we're doing because I guess we see a future for each other. While we in this thing dating, it ain't a matter of me thinking that I own you or this and that. It is what. If we're in a relationship, I'm not supposed to be sleeping around, and you aren't supposed to be sleeping around.
You guys are perfect, but I'm talking to the ones that if
But
you
you-
lay that pipe and you automatically end up in a relationship that you don't know that you in.
That's
you know where
totally
I'm coming from.
different. I'm talking about.
Okay, so
Wait a minute.
Okay, so if you want to talk about laying the pipe and then you like, oh, we get some good dick. Okay, so we know about getting good dick. Okay.
Majority
So wait a
of
minute,
men
wait a
is
minute,
getting
wait a
good
minute.
dick.
Let's talk
Majority of
about.
them- I'm just saying.
Wait
I
a
don't know.
minute.
It ain't no
Wait,
short.
I've never been there. I don't know.
But wait, let me do it. Let's talk about.
I never got no dick, so you.
Let's talk about
good
because the reality of it is, a lot of y'all not coming in the door being real ass men and being like, I just wanna lay the pipe. I just wanna fuck you real good. No, you
But
feel
they
like,
sell dreams.
yes.
They
you
said,
selling
and the
dreams
thing is,
and
with a
you
woman,
wanna
they
lie.
sell
You
dreams.
wanna lie.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all some dream sellers.
Okay,
Right.
listen,
Okay,
listen.
let me make
Hold
my point.
on.
No,
So,
Kelly.
it's a whole lot of female, not a lot of male.
But
So
you
why
just
listen?
made your point like,
No,
come
I
on.
didn't make the point.
Okay, go ahead.
You said I was talking in circles. Man, nah, because what she said was dudes is dream sellers, right? A female will will come in the door like, this is what I will deal with, this is what I won't deal with, this is what I will. They go, hold on. They gonna give a man the whole playbook. Out the gate, I'm gonna give you the whole playbook, and then be mad at the dude used it as like cheat codes. Like, come on.
And that is true. I
A
just
lot
feel
of
like
times.
sometimes we can kind of tell y'all what we like from them.
Because y'all feel entitled.
No, because we think it's sweet when you ask what you like to do.
You don't even know this
I'm
nigga.
telling you.
You don't even know this
I'm
nigga.
trying to get
We
to
keep
know
getting to know
you.
him and getting to know
For
her.
people that
No, and listen, and getting to
Y'all
know the
thumbs up
man.
the lie while y'all in
Bro,
there.
and then getting to know him,
Thumbs it up.
and then getting to know him, you give him
getting
the
real.
whole. And getting to know the dude, you give him the whole playbook.
Not the
Now
whole
one of you don't want to seem like a
fucking
scumbag because you're like, these niggas ain't shit. I hope you different. Blah 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 blah
And
blah.
all y'all trying to do is get the.
And all the dude is trying to do, listen.
And you're just trying to get the
It's a
vagina.
damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Either a nigga can take it and use it against you,
Okay.
or they can take it and build you up because they know that you don't
Put some seasoning in that shit. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a win-lose situation.
But listen, again, so it's 4-1. That's the same.
That's the ratio,
That's
right
the
here.
ratio. We
So my thing
the
is that you
ratio.
can't be in a relationship because you gotta knock down the.
At least 3 of y'all.
See, and that.
No, I'm just fucking with
No,
you.
that's real. But that's the.
He not fucking right. He's serious.
That's real. That's the real answer.
That's
the real answer.
But listen,
And
but
y'all don't
it's so
come in
quick.
saying
It's
that
so
shit.
it's so easy. Okay. It's so easy. Listen, it's so easy for y'all to say like how fake we are, but like we gotta sort through filters, eyelashes,
We gotta go through.
And we gotta sort through
Okay, I'm going back.
Fake sweatpants, socks.
Who?
Sweatpants. Baby mama, child support.
Then you got hoes, stocking hoes, and like slick tires and
No,
shit.
yo, that's your time.
We got shit you can see.
Because y'all
Y'all
keep
come with
receipts.
the unseen.
Y'all keep receipts.
Now let
Which
me
is
go here.
toxic.
Let me go here
That
for a
is
minute.
toxic.
Let me
Y'all
go here
keep
for a
receipts. This
minute.
is toxic. Oh, yes. It is.
But dudes really do sell dreams. Like,
They
okay.
do.
So people buying them?
No, yeah, for people buying them.
Or people buying them?
Buy it from right down here.
Now, I know a different perspective is me and Deshaun.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sell us a dream because
Oh,
we already
yeah.
bought it.
Yeah, we done bought that
We
dream.
done bought the dream, so we don't give a damn about the dream.
Yep.
Yeah. So you like basically like give me the dick and go on about.
I mean,
No,
you know,
we just- but I can appreciate that.
Y'all can,
No.
I
appreciate a man
respect that
coming
more
in
than
and
I
just-
can. Hey, I want to be married. I want to have kids. I want to go
See,
this. I
that
want to
shit-
do
Depending on
that.
what your
You know,
paper
it's just
was.
like, and it's just like, you know, and that's a killer for some dudes. Like, I don't ever want to be married.
But what if you're like, young man, look, I've got 2 daughters. I have an example to set. I have my own business. My name is Ash on the Beat. If you want to play with me, young man, you're gonna have to want to get married. You're gonna have to be a man of
We
God.
have to kick his
Hold
ass
on.
out.
Like you gotta be a man of God. So like he like,
Yeah.
damn, I really want that red lipstick. Where you go to church at?
Just to get some vagina.
But
You
then
gonna do all
you
that
think,
now.
listen.
Just to get
You know
it.
what?
And then they wonder why.
Listen,
What
hold
are
on,
we?
hey,
You
listen.
done been all the way back.
Wait a minute.
You know,
Wait
we're
a
not
minute.
rich, you're
You
probably
know why?
going to the-
You know why we think it's so good? Because you think it's so good, and you're the one that's selling it. It's like an iPhone commercial. All your pictures online, the
Yeah.
best light, filter, all of that shit. So dude, like, God damn, I know it's supposed to be the same as the last one, but I ain't had that. It's a hell of a sales
and
pitch.
that's why y'all that way, because y'all can never, like,
Can't be
always
satisfied.
trying to get the next. Yeah, can't
It's
be
that
satisfied.
men have to
Right.
hunt and they have to conquer.
Ooh, so that's a good
So,
answer.
so what you're saying is
So-
we're genetically predisposed to hunt.
No, so but
We not?
why
Yeah.
are y'all
We are.
never satisfied? Have you ever sit down and ask yourself why you have never been satisfied with one? Why
Do
do
we
you
have
need
the same
many?
guy?
What are you lacking
Do we have the same
in
guy?
you that makes you want more than
Do-
one?
I don't know.
Because
maybe
that's
I'm
a question that a lot of y'all
I'm inadequate. I'm inadequate. That's what he said.
Hey, do we have the same guy? Do you believe that me and you might have the same guy?
I believe
So
in God.
we should ask him together. Because I didn't come here with a manual. I don't know. What I'm saying is that
But you control yourself. Which she just said that you control you are
You are the captain of
You
your
control
ship,
that thing right there.
master of your universe.
Okay, yeah, they followed up. We have James that said, let's make playing what I was saying. Since y'all be young, y'all been raised to be good mothers with baby dolls. Boys are raised to conquer the world.
Yes.
You have before and after the mix. He laughed. Chanel laughed. Eva Lauren laughed. Okay, then before after the mix said, this ninja here, I guess must be talking about you. And then he said, before and after the mix said, shit, 3 is my favorite number. I guess because you just said you would have to knock down 3.
yeah.
And then James said, if you believe the story that he says, don't get mad because you want to do by the book. I don't know. Bring receipts. Yeah. And then beats it down. Said, brother, I joined the church choir to get the kitty.
See? Hey, that's one of them ain't shit niggas.
His wife makes him look good.
Okay, so like,
Wait.
what to,
I'm almost done.
Oh,
They
okay.
piling up on, okay. And then it say, once us men put our minds to it, we get it done. So
Yeah.
therefore, you don't have to think with your dick all the time.
no, we don't.
Okay, James said, but you brought the dream one time before. Okay, this must be when you said you can't sell us the dream.
Yeah.
He said, but you bought the dream one
Yeah.
time before. It's fooled me once, shame on you.
Right.
Now you don't want to get shamed again, so it takes a better brother with a, I want to say a better dream.
You know what?
I like that.
You know what?
I like that, James.
And you know what? And I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
from a male's perspective. I made a post sometime last
I
week,
want a movie.
and it said, hold on though. It said,
Okay.
I've gave away a lot of dick for free,
Oh, I
and now
saw
I'm
that.
taxing management, right? And from a male's perspective, that's how a lot of female posts look to me, because I see a lot of females putting like a lot of skin, a lot of their wants, dreams, and desires. Maybe they might be mean, but they reposting them, and it's like that's the perspective that they're coming from. But like, just like you want to ask a man, like, look at yourself. Do you deserve all of that? Like, there's a lot of these women out here that's pushing them girls up and tucking stuff. And like, do you really deserve? Like, come on now.
But what
And
does
hold
that
on.
have to do?
It'll say-
because
hold on,
that's
it'll say- hold-
outside
hold
of
on,
appearance.
Sam,
That
real
has shit
quick.
to do with anything.
Hold on.
Yes.
It could be
Come
the fire
on.
inside their souls or their chakras. I don't give a damn about none of that. What I'm trying to tell you, what I'm trying to tell you.
Then why bring it up?
Because this is what I'm getting at. I'm getting at this.
From a man's perspective.
Come on.
No, what I'm saying is you asking
Right.
what it is. You asking a lot about men, but not giving a damn where a man is coming from. It's like everything that a man has to say is an excuse. Everything that a man has to say, oh well, you entitled, you entitled to say, you entitled to like do this and do wrong and all that. Like dudes be fucked up.
Yeah, I mean,
Now fix yourself.
Hold on, but you know that you're not a mechanic, and then hold on, you know that you're not a mechanic, and you know that you're not perfect. Like if the work was that easy to do, you be all the way right. And understand that you not.
And that's why people take them as go to therapy, and that's another
Y'all
thing in the
don't
black
do that.
community.
But where's the avenue for that?
Y'all don't even have PCPs. So let's really round that shit up and bring it home.
can't even go to the doctor.
Yeah, let's really, because you acting like a lot of y'all ain't got y'all shit
I do got a
together.
primary care physician.
And you ought to be a novel.
Drugs.
He said, but I do.
But listen though. If y'all wasn't so wrapped around, and I'm not saying y'all. Like, because I can't be specific with y'all are specific with us.
Go ahead.
Right?
I'm hot.
But if the average female wasn't looking at Jay and a chain, you feel me? That would be more important on the priority on the hierarchy of importance or list of importance for you to do. You know what I'm saying? But because y'all feed into the bullshit and the aesthetics of shit and the potential of shit, niggas is always fishing for the potential, the look, because they trying to sell them just like you trying to sell you.
Okay, so do this go back to my original question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, come on.
You like the relationship? If we and be for real, okay, I'm gonna
You
ask you.
have to answer
I'm
this.
honest, because I don't get it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Honest question: have you ever truly feel like you tried to be in a committed relationship?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so you done your work.
And when I very first I tried when I was young, but it was like the thing that got who I was into's attention was niggas that had more than I had.
Mm-hmm.
And that was something that hung me up forever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like one day I'm gonna be that 30-year-old nigga with 22, 24-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And like revenge is one of those things I feel like if you're gonna dig a grave, like if you're gonna set your heart on revenge, you might as well dig 2 graves. Because whatever you plan on paying back, you're gonna kill yourself trying to do it. So you can dig a grave for them and dig a grave for you.
Though, for you to even hold. Okay.
But it's no different than you feel it like when I say something that's subjective, it's no different than me saying something objective and all of you guys in unison being like, ain't this, you know what I'm saying? It's the same energy. It's just that it's more accepted because there's more of you guys to agree. If this was one-on-one, it'd be a whole lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
It'd be a whole lot of like, well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna make myself look a certain way. But now you have
I think
support.
mostly is we're shocked
You
at
have
your
support.
your
You're shocked, but I'm alone. I'm
alone.
alone, not only like here in this room, but I'm alone due to the ratio. Like it's a lot of dudes that have a free thinking mind that feel like the way to go or to how to coincide or concurs with you, even if everything in his nature doesn't. And so at some point in time, there's going to be a conflict of interest because the dude is only going to be a dude at the end of the day. I can understand where you're coming from. I can appreciate your beauty, your curves,
and
your nature versus nurture. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to be a man.
So it's not, what you're trying to say is not inside of a male's nature to be monogamous, basically.
I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying that what you asking of a man in lieu of all things considered is highly unlikely. That's what I'm saying.
So basically, no.
No, So
as they all know, but that's what you said, baby. That you looking like that, but that's exactly what you just said. And men say all the time, I am just a man. So that you mean there's nothing in you that is more powerful than your flesh. Nothing is more powerful than your dick.
What
Because that's what you just said, baby.
But why does this all revolve?
Being a man means you're falling. When you say you're being a man, what a woman hears.
Toxicity doesn't
but
have
listen,
something
what we hear as women, we hear this, right? You said I'm just being a man. That means you're going to. It doesn't necessarily make you strong. When we hear I'm just being a man, to me as a woman, I feel I'm going to fall or succumb to my weaknesses as a man.
So what does that mean to you? Because that's exactly why we.
What I'm saying is, when you say I'm just going to be a man, I'm going to fall victim to whatever it is that I desire in the flesh of a woman.
What do you fall to? Because I know some females that's gay just by default. I know some females that's gay just because they ugly. I know some females that have a girlfriend because they lonely and they seek companionship.
Yeah.
Like their sexual orientation has been molded based on
how men have done them.
I just
That,
feel
that's toxic because that's blaming somebody for you. Like, how you gonna let me listen. I got this. Listen,
but we not on women. We talking about what you just said. And see how you flipped it. You flipped it, and you went back to women.
You have the whole time.
No, but we just asked what from your explanation. You sit here and you explain something, and we wanted to know from that explanation. Are you saying that you are powerless? Because you're a man.
That's what it is.
That's
At the end of the day, we're just being men.
That's all that we asking. Like, what are you
because
saying?
I know right now,
if
I'm being honest with
we
myself.
have 1, 2, 3, 4 inboxes full of niggas.
What the fuck they gotta do with it?
None of y'all is saying no to all of these niggas.
Yes, we are.
Not all of them. Stop
Yes,
playing with me.
no, yes.
No, I don't
Right
want to
here,
see
yes.
it.
Okay,
Hey, do not swear to my guys.
I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise
We
you.
can probably put some money on this shit and you don't be paying. Cause I can easily lay that hoe and show you.
Okay, so my brother, I agree with the statement about giving a lot of good deed away to find my perfect queen. Then you have
somebody said there's too many women in the room. They're attacking me.
You know what?
He spoke for y'all. He said at the end of the day, y'all just going to be men. And in the woman's ear, that means that I'm going to fall to my weaknesses. I can't say no to this because it's too attractive.
Explain what you meant this so we ain't gotta interpret.
Okay, listen,
I want you to get straight direct to. I want you to
straight to the point.
Get raw as fuck.
Okay, America.
Let's go.
All right, listen.
we all looking at this man.
Listen, on
You
more than
too
one occasion.
PG-13 for me right now.
All right.
I need you to get porn up now.
Hey,
The rating, not the action, the rating.
What is in this Kool-Aid? Hey, listen. Hey, look.
We on sugar high.
Listen. Listen.
Thank you.
On more than one occasion, I have asked some of my friends in the stud community, how do you know when you get some good pussy?
Wait, the stud community?
Yes, the stud community.
Yeah, how would they know?
My question exactly. But listen. Whatever y'all got is so good that they want more than already came with them. That's a turn off to you? No, listen.
They want more than what already came with
They come with what you got, and they still want some of yours.
Yeah, I just can't relate.
No, come on. See, that's what I'm saying. Because you choose. Listen, bro. Because you choose not to give it there. You choose not to give it there, bro. Nah, cause you choose.
Look, somebody said mind blowing.
How do you know?
Yes,
listen,
before after the mix, mind blowing.
Boom.
But did that still answer the question?
Hell no. Y'all,
He not. And that's what me and
He can't give up the game.
Y'all get mad.
He cannot give out the playbook. No,
We would be in a full-blown
keep
argument if we was together right now because you are going in circles and y'all wonder why we get mad and then it's a big ass argument. This is why.
Hey, don't kill him or make you
real
love.
time.
He can't give up the game.
Don't kill him or make him
fellas.
love
He
you
ain't
more.
holding it down. He holding
they
it
said at
down.
this point it's the $1 million question. And so I said, pussy is power.
So wait, let's
So we
ask
got the
again.
power.
Hey, just
What
smile.
is that? What does that mean? I'm just a man at the end of the day. Because a lot of
Your
people
pussy
say
is
it.
so good that girls want it and they already got some.
So
What the hell is that?
What you mean? You telling me to keep control of myself. You don't know how good pussy is. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Y'all choosing to look around what I'm saying. Because you don't want it. You have no idea how good pussy is. They have no idea how good pussy is. They don't know. Niggas is dying over pussy. Niggas on child support over pussy.
Florida and back.
Hey, listen. Niggas done lost their whole house over pussy. Niggas granddaddies. Niggas, listen. This is the beginning of time. Man has lost empires over pussy.
Think about Troy.
Over pussy.
They went across
You
the
females,
sea
y'all
for
have no
women.
idea how good pussy is. Nigga, you can't pump gas without a nigga trying to get in your pussy. You have no idea. Have you ever been addicted to it?
She gonna put it on
We go to Disney. Come on. Let's go to Disney.
I was raised by women.
Okay, all right. James said, ladies, the world is based truly around the woman's vagina. But the twist of the story
Thank you,
is
James.
if a woman is attracted to a man physically, he can get away with murder.
Listen, niggas got this one
Yeah.
thing
We done all
to
played
sell.
dumb and
Hold on.
stupid, you
Niggas
know,
got this, look, fam. Niggas got this one thing to sell. I don't give a fuck if it's this big, if it's this big.
No, it matters.
Hold on.
Dirt.
No, look,
No, okay.
see, listen. Now y'all bringing femininity into it. We're talking about the men here. They got this one motherfucking water bottle, so whether it's the little baby one, whether it's the big one, whether it's a gallon, they got this one motherfucking thing to sell, right? So they gotta dress it up. Hold on, stop it. See, that's fucked up. Okay, listen. They got this one thing to sell. So if they put on some Amari jeans on that, some Trues, a Gucci belt, they put a fake chain on to put on. If they lie to you, if they run some game, they're still trying to sell this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At this point in the game, and due to your life experience, you want the vibe. You want something real. You want a conversation. You want something stimulating, right? But you didn't always want that. Some niggas get the memo late. Like when we was little kids, and not to go back to you, us blaming it on something.
Yeah.
It was like you didn't
Thank
have,
you.
you didn't. Hold on.
Size definitely matters.
Hold on, but you didn't have shit.
Femininity.
You didn't have shit. So you guys as women was a commodity. Like to our broke uncles that was around when we was going to school or when we was coming home. They're like, oh, how many girls you got? Oh yeah, you got a bad girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Y'all was always valuable.
When Gary said that,
Y'all was always valuable.
Yeah.
Now when y'all become women of a certain understanding, like you talking to dudes that may have just got the memo. Like, what do you mean that hoes ain't nothing? Like, that's all I've ever had. Now, along with that, a dude might go get some money, develop his credit score. You know what I'm saying? Start to accumulate material
So
goods and
he
stuff like
can't
that.
get the woman
So
that
he can get that woman to turn his way. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
you don't even
hold
want
on,
her.
hold on. Behind it, because by the time that you get that woman that only wanted you for that, you know that how much it took to get that. You don't even want her no more. It's just like the road runner versus the the beep beep.
Yeah.
Like, there's an episode, right?
Yeah.
Where the coyote catches the road runner, right? And when he catches him, he holds up a sign like, "What do I do now?" And before he knows, he's like beep beep, and he gone again. You know what I'm saying? Like his whole life, this is what he wanted. He done bought Acme bombs, anvils, trying to drop it on this nigga just to catch him. And then when he catch him, he don't know what to do with him. And I think that's just the same for both sexes. Like, we've been through so much bullshit that when we finally get a hold of something, we gotta question it. Like, is this real? Are these the real Jordans? Is this real Gucci?
But like majority of the men, like you say, if they thinking like you, then all of that you said is irrelevant because you don't even care enough to put that time in.
No, we do though. But because you didn't want us before we got that, we put the time into that. And now that's who we are.
Because
we the grind, we the
black
hustle.
men y'all diminish yourselves to being just this. This all you got.
That's what y'all talking about. Size do matter. Moon.
Wait, stop.
Look at this
No,
fine-ass girl in the back.
no. You just said, just what you just said. You brought this up. We didn't bring up dick. You are diminishing black men to only being worth what you got in your pants. And that's true because y'all are taught that you not a man until you got all the hoes, you got the money, you got the car. And it ain't even about that shit because it's women out here who will fuck with you just like you said. It's build the man. It's women who you ain't gotta have all that will fuck with you, but y'all look over them to get the one who that's what she want. And so now
she's also being sold to us too.
No.
She is. She's in all the music videos. She's in all the vlogs. That's what we're being sold. Nigga, you ain't shit. Selling this look, you know what I'm saying? Without no money, and you gotta have that back.
But why black men? Because white men not out here slanging dick like this.
How you
Some
know?
of them got big dicks.
How you know?
I done dated some.
No, how you know they're not slinging dick though? Because they have something else to them. They have equity in them. They came into the game
so
with
black
something.
men don't.
What I'm saying is, you know some black men that were deputized in position.
But black men don't.
You know,
and stop diminishing black men as a whole because black men have more than dick to offer.
I agree.
Y'all just don't want to offer more than dick.
If that's what they're accepting, if that's legal tender.
And I want to go back to your answer when you said why aren't your question was saying why black men aren't satisfied. I think that they are satisfied. They're satisfied several times over. Yeah, because once they hunt, they conquer. The value of the woman goes down because I already got you, I already had you. I done did everything I can do to a human to you.
There's a toy
and now it's
somewhere.
on to the next one.
There's a toy somewhere needing a battery right now. Satisfied several times over.
They are satisfied.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Once they get the woman that they want, they
conquer it now. That
You don't know if what you bring to the table is what a man even wants. You assume that I cook, I clean, I'm pretty, I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah.
Like this
And
is
you
what a man should
word.
want.
That's true.
Yeah,
No.
Again. So because you feel like what you've done amounts to what a man should want, or all a man should need, is what he wants. That's what the conflict is.
I
And
think-
it
I
goes
think
back to
black
y'all
women
selling
are-
dreams.
No,
I think
no,
black
no,
women,
it goes back-
our
it goes- listen.
toxicity is that we date the same man. We date the same man, and
Some
while
men
we're
date y'all
dating
dad.
several other men, right?
Mhm.
So when we get with another man, we're gonna tell this new man about all the mistakes the past man did,
Yes.
knowing that he's just a man, and then we get hurt
Okay.
we get hurt in the same way. Ladies, stop being toxic. Don't tell them nothing about your past.
Right.
Place that you went through in the past with your new man, then you know what to do. Why
Right.
would you put yourself through the same thing? It's just like the old saying, you seen a dog on the porch with nails in his ass,
Hey,
right?
Lisa
He didn't get up because he ain't hurting too bad, so he just laying there
Right.
in pain.
Right.
So it's time for you to get up. Ladies, men, don't tell them nothing about nothing. Don't even explain your past. It's like, so why did you, I was married, you were married.
Yeah.
Why did you get a divorce? Because it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Well, how many
Well,
niggas?
what happened,
Yeah, I like that.
How did you know it was over? Because we both decided it was
That's
over.
true.
Hey, but how many niggas leave off the porch like, let me spoil, let me take you out to eat, let me do something for you, right?
Don't tell them what
Hold
they
on.
didn't do or what they
Hold
did
on.
do. Yeah,
But-
we hurt you, man. But you ain't got to explain. If a man really loves you and wants to be with you, and he sees the caliber of woman that you are, he's gonna do what it takes to get you.
Very
A
true.
lot of women don't.
Even
A lot of women have expectations of a man that ain't never done that before.
facts.
A lot of them don't even like to eat out. I
Yeah.
had an ex that didn't even like to go, like to pick stuff up, but didn't like to go eat out.
Right.
Just because he just didn't like sitting over and eating in front of a
Yeah,
lot of people. He
anxiety.
just felt, comfortable in his own home. So women, toxic women, we
You don't
have to
wanna show me
accept
off.
the man for who he is. You
Yeah.
can't go into no situation trying to change anybody.
That's true.
You have your expectations and start doing stuff that will attract him to the things that you like to do.
Right.
You have to start doing a lot of things on your own in front of them.
Like,
So
like
they'll
for me,
know.
Like for me, right? Like I watch girl shows, like not because I want to, but because that's what she do. Like she'll be so unentertained watching a sports event, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I'm watching like the Housewives or whoever. Like it's usually some man bashing shit, but it's cool. Like I
Yeah.
get it. It helps me develop an understanding for y'all perspective. I get
Yeah.
the shit. But at the same time, it's like, well, you fuck with me. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, no, it's not. Like, I don't owe you that. Like, I'm doing that
Yeah.
because I'm
That's
hanging with
toxic.
you. You know what I'm saying? Like I would not be here by myself with my feet tucked in the couch cushion, like with my nails in my
Right.
teeth, like, oh my goodness, oh bitch, oh I can't
Because
wait
I
to
know a lot of unnecessary
like,
sports
I don't
center
give a-
stuff. Like I know a lot more about football and basketball than I probably should. Only because you have to compromise.
But
You
this is
can't complain and sit there and be like, well, this is what I want to do all the time. Sometimes
as a
you have to.
woman-
But a lot of women, this is another toxic thing though. A lot of women will do what they want to do in the beginning as far as pleasing the man. They'll sit around his friends. We've all been there, sit around his friend, go to his family house. And as soon as he does make a commitment or when he does say, hey, marry me, you flip the switch. So now you're a totally different person, and then you wonder why he acted different towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has to keep up the same shit they kept up with when they first met because it's gonna die.
That's why you gotta meet people where they at. Like,
Yeah.
like you just said, you can't change a person. Therefore, if you
No.
don't like me,
If he hang out with his friends every single day, and now when y'all get together, you think he's supposed to be at the house, it's not gonna work.
I feel like the only way you could do what she said is when you got two individuals that's gonna sit in front of each other and be unfiltered, as
Yeah,
you said,
that's
unfiltered
true.
and be real.
Yeah,
And
you're
that's
right.
what a lot of people are lacking. You don't come in situations being real. You come in situations
Yeah.
with this cloth over you trying to be somebody that you fucking not.
or
If you
eyelashes,
if you a
eyelashes.
dude, who gives a fuck about some eyelashes?
Not real.
Who cares? Because y'all got beards. If I go look at a picture, you
I'm
use
cute
a kid,
without
you
a
don't
beard.
put a hand
in
up.
the pillow.
I'm cute without a beard.
It's the same thing. Like,
I'm nice looking without a beard.
Y'all talk about
eyelashes.
lashes and wigs and makeup and all of that. Y'all do things too. Like when you say you go dress it up, you go buy Jordans and you go buy
Get
this.
your hair
And
cut.
then get your hair cut. And then be halfway damn broke trying to be as like
Trying to
I
put
said,
on- trying to sell it.
trying
Trying
to
to
put
sell it.
on.
Trying to sell it.
For no damn
Listen.
reason. Because you're not who you are.
But
That's
listen
not.
though.
You can't keep up that.
But listen though, I can get a haircut every day because I have a barbershop. Like, so, it's listen. It's certain women with 30-inch hair that got 30 bodies. Like all I'm saying is that like it goes both ways. And I feel like some of us give a lot of people a bad name for the actions and how we go about stuff. Like when I say something about females bouncing that ass and stuff, and then turn around and make a post about niggas being thirsty, like you set in a thirst trap. Like
you know what you doing.
You sitting on the sink, like you all in the camera, batting your eyes and shit, and you wonder why dudes gonna thumbs your shit up. And a lot of females, I feel like they get drunk off of reactions. Like you put a motherfucking picture up, like you.
And then they get that's toxic.
Like stop thinking that. Like stop thinking that a dude really wants you because it's a thumbs up or however shit. Like that's visually pleasing.
Yeah.
Please keep on popping that ass. Like as a man, I like seeing that, but that don't mean I want to wife you. That don't mean I want to go with you. That don't mean
because you're thinking that you're as a man, and this is what women and men like they don't have the same mindset. As a man, they think that other men are doing the same thing they're doing. That is the male perspective of a woman. An attractive woman has 1,000 niggas in the inbox. You said that before.
Yeah,
but it's nobody.
But females feel the same way about that. You got them hoes, like.
I mean,
but men do the same thing. Yeah. When you showing, I just bought a 4 pair of new Jordans. You show I just bought a new watch and I got a new chain and shit. I put my new car.
But you talking about a type of nigga. Like,
no, you just said that women when we lashes and you sit your ass on the counter, you dress y'all. It's the same difference. Y'all do the same shit.
It's toxic to think that nobody is doing anything for attention.
No, but what about the dudes that don't? Like don't nobody know how many pair of shoes I have? I don't be posting my shoes online in boxes and all that.
But you call it an anomaly?
But you need to look the part every single day.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But listen.
It's toxic to say that I'm not like every other nigga, or I'm not like every other
What's crazy is that, like she said, what she just said, she said that you put it together so you can look the part every day because she sees me once a week. And so I'm coming to the radio show. So she has.
But I was resenting you was fly.
Because that's me.
Okay then.
So am I putting on to be like somebody? No, that's just me.
But that's just you.
Right.
You dress it up because that's how you feel, right?
So
the woman that puts her butt on the seat or press the boobs up or wear lashes, she do that because that makes her feel good. That's just me.
Because she came in here and shit, face beat.
Because I'm ass beat. That's just me.
That's you.
I understand that it's a mood. It's like your hair, you might change your hairstyle. You might change, you know what I'm saying, because of how you feel. It might be a mood. I'm not saying that. But when you ask why we toxic for each other, it's because we both arguing shit that we don't understand. Well, we arguing why you sitting on the sink and then you don't want niggas in your inbox. Yeah, you arguing why we got on Jordans and we ain't got no money. Like we all doing it for each other. But we totally overlooking that shit. Like it's so much love being spit the wrong direction. Like if we put that $220 off our feet into understanding, into like being nice or to like relating to somebody, then it will be taken all the way different. But for a motherfucker that's been scarred up, like I like to say that a female got a knife, a certain knife that you can cut a nigga with at any time. And any nigga that you've been with, you got a knife you can cut his ass with, right? And I feel like niggas have been cut so much that they're like, fuck it. They're gonna be mad anyway, they're gonna be hurt anyway. Let me make me feel good. Let me make me look good. And however they take, they're gonna take it. Because for one of them that don't, it's 24 others that will. And that's what we come to. It's like it's not even about the quality no more. It's like
do the next one real time.
I'm just like it's like social media.
Basically,
it's like social media. It's like Netflix. It's like everything is like the quality. When we were growing up, music, like a good song will last on the radio for a year, 6 months to a year. You know what I'm saying? Till everybody knew every word. Now it's about volume and content. So the quality is less, but the content is more. It's more vast. Just like when we binge watch stuff on Netflix. Like them shows aren't all like award-winning caliber, but because it's content and it's thick and we can watch them, we can veg out to it, then that will be popular. That's what be trending and shit. You know what I'm saying? We feed into shit of lesser value. Like that's what we pick up. Like the shoes that we rebuy, the restocks and redrops, they're of a lesser quality than the original drops. But we'll take the look. We're buying the look. We're buying the aesthetic. And I feel like it's gonna continue to be divisive between males and females because we buy the aesthetic. We want curb appeal.
But I mean, that's a toxic
We're not even worried about the inside.
For men to think that we do think, that is sad.
That's very sad.
But for men to think that we do anything for them,
say it, please, say it,
it's toxic.
No, you do it for other females.
We don't do it for other females.
You don't have to let that bitch talk shit.
No.
What business are you dealing with?
For for
What
real.
kind of-
I mean, women. Like,
Women. Let's
women,
go.
but no.
But there are such
Sometimes,
things.
but
But
I
there
mean,
are
that's
such
the
things as bitches, though. I
Sometimes.
said we talking about women right now, but there are such things as bitches.
Yeah,
Let's not forget about the
But
bitches.
bitches do.
Then maybe that's what do that because I
Yeah, I mean, I get dressed up for me
do
because I
nothing
mean,
for-
that's just, I had got my hair done, so I want, and I had my green on, so I want my green on my face.
Right, right.
These are decisions.
I'm gonna go out here and kill these
Okay.
No.
bitches. I'm gonna
But
kill
you
these
gotta
bitches.
go stand on these hoes.
Step on these bitches now today.
Gonna go on this YouTube.
Who coming to the show? Let me
Ash,
go
But
out.
let me go ahead and say this. I wouldn't be Ash Beatty. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out. I wouldn't be Ash Beatty without Deshaun.
Yeah.
6 years ago, I wouldn't be in makeup or anything on radio or nothing if it wasn't for Deshaun. And that's
That
just
was
real
all
shit.
you.
I mean,
University just.
the universe put me in
just
there.
set up.
But one day, Deshaun said, "Hey, Ashley, do you want to be in a photo shoot?" You said you want to come to the photo shoot. I was laying in my bed looking at the text and just like, I'm finna say no.
And then I said some money, bitch.
I said, all right, then.
Yeah.
Be on my way, but it was for the next day. But that snowballed and that snowball. So I am very
Came
honored
up
to
with
be
your name that
here.
night.
Yeah, we came up with my name that
Everything.
night, my price, everything, and I started out my price the same.
Yeah.
Same thing with you and I though.
Yeah.
When it comes to the radio, I was talking to your brother, and he's like, my sister on the radio. I'm like, stop playing.
Yeah.
And so when you just happened to walk into the shop that day when he was getting his haircut. I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And now people ever since they were like, it's a natural fit for you. You should have been doing this. You know what I mean? And I think I have relationship experience, and there's a lot of things that I didn't do or entertain because I didn't want to have it. I didn't want a conflict at the house.
Yeah.
But now that I've stepped into my purpose a little bit more, opportunities have been endless. You know what I mean? I'm auditioning for movies and shit.
Because
But that kind of sound like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back, but that
Yeah.
kind of sound like a toxic statement to say.
I'm toxic.
If you with somebody,
I'm toxic.
you should still be able to be you and live your truth. Like home will never make me.
Well, he
not
just said he
do
toxic, so that
So,
it don't even matter.
But I mean,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of people
some
can't even
women-
admit that they toxic.
But I made his situation better.
Okay,
With
good.
as a woman, I said I'm
Yeah.
a woman's woman.
Right,
And
yeah.
I inboxed his
His
significant
woman, yeah.
other, which is one of my classmates.
Mhm.
So I inboxed her and I let her know, this is straight business. This is this is that. You don't have to worry about me.
Right.
I'm
She
cool,
was
I'm
she
good.
was like, woman, bitch, he's good at this. Trust me, he gonna be good.
No, she did not.
thought-
But she
I
was
feel
like,
like
thank
she
you
should
for
have.
that,
I feel like-
and
I
so
feel like she
because
should have,
I'm
though.
confident in who I am and what I bring to the table, you don't have to worry about me at all.
Exactly.
I'm going to be about this business. I'm going to be about me and Kelly Cuts. This is a brand.
Yeah.
This is a movement. We're a
Mhm.
force, and we're going to do what we need to do. But a lot of women can't do that.
That's true.
A lot of women can't move like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women don't even know how to act around other men.
It's
Right.
a
The
lot of
first
women-
thing they do is talk about sex. I done been around some women that when they sit in a room with men,
Come on,
they're
somebody.
sexual.
Yeah.
Come on,
They talk
somebody.
about sucking. They talk
Yeah.
about fucking. They doing everything. I'm like, dang, girl, you got to do all that, but that's the attention that they want. And then when they don't, and then once you put that out there as a woman that is sexually driven or overtly sexy,
Come on,
and then you don't get the
girls,
man
let's
that says, okay, hey, I want a relationship with you, and then I'll say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
But I asked you, what type of woman is that woman? Because I can almost guarantee you she's not of quality.
Yeah.
Because no woman of quality is going to
Mhm.
sit in a room full of men and start talking about sucking dick. It's just not going to happen.
You'll be
Because I
surprised.
would, so you going to do it?
No,
but I'm
You gonna do it?
No, I'm not gonna
So
do
do you
it.
hold yourself as a quality woman?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm saying, real quality, real, and a lot of people they say I'm of quality, and you
and they look good on paper.
yeah, and
That's what I'm saying. They look good on paper.
They
They'll be
don't.
like,
They
dang, she
trash.
talk like that.
They be trash ass females.
Yeah.
And then we be knowing like she sucking dick.
The last one to know that they
about-
trash, the last one to know they trash is us. We don't know that the bitch is trash until one of y'all tell us.
We don't know
We
y'all
just, we,
trash.
just, we just think that we special. Like, oh, she likes
She want to go take me to
She want to take
To the
me
bathroom.
to the bathroom.
and then y'all walking out looking crazy.
Crazy. We see
Like boomerang.
Girl.
Like, oh, that was wrong. I shouldn't have did. My bad.
But I mean, hey, and
But-
we all have had our
I was
moments.
just gonna say that too.
And nobody in here no
Everybody-
angel.
Yeah, nobody.
Nobody in here is
Yeah,
angel.
yeah.
My life don't owe me nothing.
My life don't owe me nothing either.
But only,
That's
listen,
true.
hey, but only women get old enough to look back and call that part of their life trash. A nigga will forever be trash.
No, because y'all don't stop.
What is wrong with you?
You can stop.
What's wrong with him, Lord?
Why do y'all wallow in that shit? You can move past that. Y'all choose not to.
Continue to do what y'all do. Us, we just be like,
Because ain't no such thing as halfway
Okay,
dead.
do y'all not feel that women overlook men? We can know that our man was a hoe. Because I done dated a man he used to be a hoe. And we will still look at you.
So why you not dating him now?
Because
He
he
continues
was
to.
Because it didn't work out.
I
done told y'all.
Sit your ass down.
it didn't work out.
I done told y'all. Not talking about
Because she was a magician
yeah.
whose magic didn't work.
Yeah, true.
No, because he was a nigga who couldn't be who the fuck he was.
Because
He
she
had
was
to come in
gone.
selling dreams. Let's be
Because-
clear.
Because she was gonna put that pussy on him till he forgot who he was.
Disney. Jesus.
Shazam.
No, that was not the case. I didn't have to go and
for
eat
real.
girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Say that, please.
Eat with Lauren said, grown women level up, little girls use men for money. James Moore said, damn, I have a few calls to make you, brother. I wish I could tag you out. LOL, each woman is different, but in the
Don't
group
tag
you would
me.
never win. LOL.
No.
B4
I
after
feel
the
like I
mix.
won.
The girls who try to change me from way back then see me now, they mad. Talking about this is what they wanted.
I doubt it. All I gotta do is go visit their inbox for a little pick me up.
No, big facts. Lisa D said, hey, she said, no one person is the same. Y'all will rack y'all brains out on trying to figure this out. People
Preach,
do
sister.
what they want.
Preach,
Yeah.
sister.
Mm-hmm. And so it's like, I
You
agree.
preach,
There's
sister.
a difference between a man and a male.
I cannot.
Males.
Males.
Men.
Them niggas.
Them
Them
niggas.
That
Yes.
you belonged with.
Is
Ooh.
it okay?
Oh,
But no.
Yeah, she hit you right.
I'm just
Okay,
playing.
got
I'm
you.
just playing.
Yeah,
But
she
y'all, that
belong
was good. So we already know that we ain't gonna get to no resolve on that one.
And we shouldn't, because you know what, that makes for great content.
Yeah, it does.
At some point in time, we should pick it up. And I can't wait to have you guys on the show so we can
Yeah,
talk
because
about
on our
this.
show, like this is how we ended on our show. You know you this when that. Like the status that I had today was like, you know you toxic. And my thing was, we can go around, and y'all can edit how y'all want it.
Yeah.
But you know you're toxic when you want attention on social media and you complain about the attention that you receive. Just, and it's not even necessarily like sexual, just period.
Yeah.
You know, when you take a picture of your wristband in the hospital,
Oh my God.
don't
Or when
ask
you
no
cry.
questions.
Or when you cry.
Or when you
In front of
cry,
the camera.
and
How you put
man,
the camera up to cry?
Oh,
You
listen.
cry with your ass. In front of the
blink
I'm
out.
camera.
so sick of everybody in my business.
You put all your business on Facebook, and then you be mad at everybody because they in it.
Yeah.
Because they see you at Walmart and ask me, you all right? I saw what you put on Facebook. Didn't even like and comment on it, but saw what you did.
I saw
Then
it.
you get mad, you toxic and you need your, you do.
You toxic.
Yeah, go ahead,
that's
your
toxic.
turn, Callie.
That's toxic.
Man, I mean, I think that you toxic if you're looking for real and you fake.
Okay.
You toxic when you asking for stuff you can't provide.
Well,
You can't take yourself to Cheddars.
that's a good one.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Well,
I don't know. Look at me. I don't know, y'all, because I'm not really a toxic person.
Well, just so you know, toxic people though.
I know.
if you're looking for a woman that hates your man, I mean, dang.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
One woman that hates your man.
No,
She
no.
love
Okay,
it.
if you're looking for love, if you're looking for love from everybody else, but you can't love yourself, that's toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good
You
one.
don't take baths.
You funky. Stay your ass away from me.
This is awesome.
fun.
This is a good
I
one.
think it's good.
Yeah, so
I
enjoyed y'all as well. I can't wait for us to come on you guys' show.
Yes.
So you know us. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
and make sure you hit the bell notification. That way you're updated when we update you. So sis, are we out?
Sis, I think we out.
All right, peace.
Love it.
Bye, everybody.
What's this?
Yeah, that's peace. Y'all are silly. Okay, we still on y'all, son. Y'all.
Yeah.